Hey guys, welcome back to Tarot by Cherie. How's everybody doing today? We're going to get started on today's reading and see what beautiful uplifting messages Spirit may have for my Aquas. Hope everybody's having a great start to their day. All right, so here we have the Nine of Wands. There's something you're wanting, Aquarius. I feel like you're just really going to town on this. This is something that is not so easy for you to get. This is something you're working on, right? You know that the outcome is going to bring a lot of happiness if you succeed in this. And I do see you're moving toward something. Let's try to get more on that. Success. You're moving towards success and a justice on this, Aquas. Okay, so for those of you out there who have something in mind, you might be working on something. This might be work related, business related, or even a project. This could be stuff you're doing at home. Whatever this is, once you get this done, it's for sure going to bring in some contentment, some happiness, and balance. I'm seeing balance here. All right. So for some of you, you're going through a state of, it feels chaotic. It feels chaotic right now. So a lot of things going on around this scenario that you're trying to complete. You're trying to bring it to completion. All right, so I feel like there is a great many of you who are going through this right now, okay? A great many of you that are trying to get something done that is very important, that is going to bring in a lot of contentment, something you're trying to secure or finish, all right? But there are a bunch of you who actually have the ability to do this. I feel like you all do. But some of you are just so tired, so exhausted that it looks like you're just going to throw in the towel, okay? Because this is not an easy task. Wrenches have been thrown in this. You've been hitting some bumps. And this is one of those situations where there is success at the end of this, but you have to just plow through. All right, you don't have a minute to feel tired or feel any type of lack of energy here. I'm seeing you moving away from the idea. So for some of you, you're just going to give up. All right, guys. At the end of this reading, too, we're going to talk about some side effects from all the energy. A lot of you might be feeling all different things, like you're on an emotional roller coaster. You might be sleeping, not sleeping. There's a ton of these side effects. My family is being affected as well. A lot of you might mistakenly run to the doctor thinking there's something terribly wrong. All right, I am not allowed to give medical advice. I'm not a doctor, but I will go over a lot of the symptoms toward the end of this reading for you. All right, to give you some idea for those of you who are new to the channel, especially. I'm seeing love here. Somebody's trying to bring in their cup, or you feel rather that you tried to give your heart to someone, but you're feeling sadness instead. So the reason for this is this person that you thought was going to bring in happiness has been bringing in some judgment, and also they're kind of secretive. So this is for somebody out there who is maybe dating someone and things look good in the beginning, but this person, you're finding out now that they're sort of judgy, maybe judging you, and also secretive. They don't open up and tell you a lot. And this is not something that I could do, guys, in a relationship. I need everything out there, and I am also a person who will just put it all on the table and not withhold. All right, because how are you supposed to get to really know the person you're with if they're withholding? All right, let's continue. I'm seeing, okay, so there are a lot of families out there who are feeling conflicted today. All right, and I'm seeing this new financial beginning that is needed here for a lot of families. So you might be just feeling today like a little bit down regarding your finances. A lot of you feeling just let down or alone in your plight and really needing a financial boost. All right, guys. Also, this is a great time for me to mention that I do offer readings. If interested to see what kind of readings I offer, click on the description below the video and then click on the More button and email me. All right, so here I'm seeing a very intelligent person feeling stuck, and I feel like this is regarding someone in the workplace. You feel like this person is trying to sabotage you, okay? And this person makes you very defensive. When you see this person at work, you just get this terrible vibe, this bad vibe from this person. Like, you know, there's just something really icky in their energy. You're feeling their energy, guys. All of you are empaths and you are now able to do this, okay? All you have to do is when someone walks into the room or someone's standing next to you, consciously plug into their energy. Just, you know, say it to yourself, I want to feel this person's energy, and just be still. And it will come to you. You will feel their energy. You will know immediately. But this is a work scenario. This is about someone who is, this person's not good. Okay, they don't have good intentions, not for anybody, really. Okay, so don't take it personally. This isn't about you. This is really about them and how they are portraying themselves and how they're acting in this lifetime. All right, so you're not the only one also getting this vibe from this person. All right, this person lets off this vibe wherever they go. And it's a bit scary. It could be a bit scary for some, okay? For the very sensitive aquas out there, feeling so strongly these, I don't want to use the word demonic, but there are demons out there, okay? Especially, you know, you all want to be careful of this, all right? I'm not going to stay on this long. I know there's a lot of you that may have a lot of fear about this. There's nothing to fear. If you're by chance using a lot of alcohol, if you're drinking a lot, if you're doing drugs, this is the easiest way to allow these entities to attach to you. All right. So if you're doing these things, you're you know, taking pills every day or whatever, and you're feeling weird, like not yourself, like maybe something is attached to you. Maybe somebody's even seen it or felt it and said this to you. All right. Just know that when you're doing these things, they see your vulnerability, and that is why they attach to you. They attach to us when we're most vulnerable, unfortunately, and you don't have to be doing drugs or drinking. You can be just in a very emotional, depressive, vulnerable state, okay? That is why it's very important to stay strong, and especially right now while we're going through this spiritual war, good against evil, right? All right, so here I'm seeing they're telling me to tell you that you, the beautiful Aquariuses, are the star. You're known as the star, okay? And it's because this is the age of Aquarius, and this is your time. You all agreed to come back at this time and be the light for the people who are going to be asking questions about, you know, what is going on in the world, what is happening. All right, because these are people that stayed back, stayed in the third dimension, didn't want to have an open mind, were calling everybody crazy when they heard certain things, weren't ready for this information, and now they know there is no avoiding it. There is something going on, right? All right, so moving forward, I am seeing some type of movement here. So I feel like this is movement in all areas for you, Aquarius, okay? For your successes, you're working on projects, you're getting things done around the house, like just you are a mover and a shaker right now, okay? And you are determined on getting things done, all right? I'm seeing strength here and clarity with some kind of opportunity, I want to say. This has to do with somebody is going to pick you out of the room at work. Somebody is going to be seeing you working diligently, pick up on your work ethic, and see that you are different. You are different in a good way, in a positive way. So someone is getting clarity on where they're going to ask you to go in the workplace. So I'm kind of feeling something really good. You're going to be offered a new opportunity for some of you at the workplace. All right. And this is going to be something that is going to help you out financially as well. And it is a very potent opportunity. So something that is going to affect you for years to come financially, like help you build up your bank account, so to speak. They see you as a very easygoing, loving person that can communicate with others, can handle others, can conversate in a very calm, commanding, yet commanding way and get things done. Okay, I'm also seeing something here about love. So a lot of you are changing your mindset. A lot of you that are single are now starting to change your mindset because you're completing a lot of things, guys. You're getting to a place where you have everything sewn up just about, and you're bringing a lot of balance in for you. Those of you who are married or in relationships, you're bringing in this balance to your families and to your children, okay? And you're feeling this. You're feeling better about everything and knowing that the positivity will start coming in. Guys, as negative as things may look right now, just know this. As quickly as this stuff came in and was upon us, it's going to go out the same way. One day we're just going to wake up and start hearing all the good things, and then instead of all negativity every day pummeling our phones and televisions, it's going to be positivity, right? We're going to hear one positive thing after another, after another, after another, after another, and you're going to be sick of it. You're going to get sick of it, but not really. All right, because it's just going to add beauty to your life. It's going to add serenity to your life, calm to your life, and contentment to your life. All right, and you will have a chance when this Wheel of Fortune hits. All right, they're relying on you, Aquarius, okay? When the Wheel of Fortune hits, when you get this gift, this financial blessing, you are going to be the ones, not just you, but mainly you, that are going to be helping your communities and helping your families, okay? You are the ones that are kind of leading the charge, I heard, in the 5D world, okay? So let's keep going. Let's see what else we have. All right, so here I'm seeing a partnership. Somebody is trying to bring in someone. Now, I'm not sure if this is someone new or someone that you've already been with before and you're not with this person right now. But whichever way you're going, I am seeing there are conversations with Spirit. So you are putting out some prayers. All right. A lot of you are connecting with Spirit in different ways. And without this person in your life, you're starting to feel a little stuck, it looks like, okay? So ignored, maybe alone. Sometimes, guys, you feel a little lonely. You wish there was somebody there. And your energy is really good at this point. So I don't think you are going to have a problem now that you're open to find a person to spend time with, okay? All right, so I feel like this is a message for someone who needs to hear this today. And you're single right now. You're coming out of a commitment because you weren't really paying attention to the commitment. You could take it or leave it, it feels like. It doesn't feel like there was much importance put into this commitment. You were looking somewhere else. You weren't focused on this commitment. And now there's a tower moment that has arrived. And the tower moment is between the commitment and the decision. So I think I'm starting to feel like the tower moment is more about having to make the decision than the decision itself. Does that make sense? Yeah, so this is somebody who's really chill, doesn't like to hurt anybody's feelings. As a matter of fact, I'm feeling like you don't even like to make decisions. You kind of just, you kind of just hang out and hope for the best. And you don't really have a solid plan on things. You just kind of go with the flow. You're that kind of person. You go with the flow. And so this is why the Tower moment is showing up, okay? Because we have to put action behind things in order to change things and steer things and keep things, create things the way we want them, right? I'm seeing somebody is very upset today, needing a break. Okay, take this break, because once you come off of this break feeling refreshed and you have a piece of yourself back, I'm seeing you with this whole new path that you are going to create for yourself, that you are going to put yourself on, and this is going to be victorious for you, because you are about to create your own wealth and prosperity through an idea or some type of creation, a creative idea, or just a creative thought, something you're going to be doing for yourself, okay? But the break is needed to refresh yourself so that you can get the clarity to get this creative idea going, to get your juices flowing again. All right, I'm also seeing somebody who is you're manifesting something. You're very focused on this. You're very focused on manifesting, bringing this thing in, whatever it is, and you're waiting on this communication to come in to give you the news that you're waiting on, and you're holding on to this idea, whatever it is, with bated breath, because you're already knowing that this is going to bring in some serious growth in all aspects, not just personal growth, not just more success into your life, but maybe finances, okay, along with some other things. Spirit is saying get ready for a huge transition, guys. You're going from the feeling of just want and it not coming in, nothing's being sorted for you, nothing's coming in, nothing's going smoothly, in other words, right? You're wanting to bring these things in, but you're getting a lot of this, right? For all of you, I see, well, Spirit is saying you're getting ready to go through this huge transition. Get ready to go through this transition that is bringing you the 10 of Pentacles and the Sun. All right, the 10 of Pentacles and the Sun are all your wishes and dreams culminating. Guys, something big is coming. All right, all your wishes and dreams are going to be culminating and coming in, snowballing, hitting at the same time. It looks like bringing in a lot of happiness with the Sun card. The Sun is doors opening, new beginnings, new starts, positivity. All right, guys, so just know that we do have all this positivity coming in. I've been seeing the positivity around this time for the last week or two even. And then I'm seeing, they're saying, use your intuition on this burden of yours. Something to do with your children and a masculine in your life. You're feeling burdened about something, or you're feeling torn in the middle, like you don't know what to do in this situation. I do see an ending. So you might see an ending here too. This might not be something you want, or you might just be afraid of it. You might think this is actually going to be good for you in ways, but in other ways it might leave your child or children on a lurch. So there's fear behind it. But overall, I know you're going to make the right decision. And guys, if you're still with me, please like, subscribe, and hit the bell. As far as your feeling this energy, I'm up in the middle of the night because I can't sleep, and I'm scrolling through videos, and there is a cute guy, a kid or whatever on there, a man, young man, who I forget what they call it, but he reads all of the energy coming off the Sun. And I believe what he said last night is the most energy we've ever seen is either happened, activity coming off the sun, creating these solar flares, creating these energies that are changing our physicalities, our mentality, our mental state, I should say, and that and the Schumann resonance together is just, um, you know, there is a method to this madness. It is all spiritual and done through source. We are being moved into this fifth dimension. Okay, there is no doubt about it. You can't look around and hear and see what's going on and deny it or try to, you know, say it's not happening. So anyway, symptoms. I woke up with a bad headache, a pretty bad headache, and I was falling over. Okay, my balance was off. It felt like the floor was tilted. I kept falling over to the right. If you're having symptoms, guys, please comment below the video. I'm very interested in hearing what exactly your symptoms are. But we have headaches, we have body aches, and we have feelings of tingles going down your spine, going down your, up your spine, up through your head, your scalp. We have ear ringing. We have people are getting nausea. People are feeling, vertigo. I had vertigo so severely months and months ago. I almost went to the doctor, but I kind of, I keep track of the energy when I'm feeling the way I'm feeling just to make sure that it is the energy. Because if I'm not seeing anything out there with the energy and I'm feeling weird, I'm probably going to get checked, right? But as I say, I'm trying to think of anything else. You might have like vibration in your body. You could have vibration in your hands, in your feet. I was awakened in the middle of the night one night. My heart was vibrating like crazy. One night my whole body was vibrating as if I was on some kind of vibrational table. I mean, it was incredible. So all this energy, what it's doing is it's raising up your frequency so you can survive in the frequency of 5D. It's all very interesting. It's all very real, and it's nothing to fear. Okay, it's going to get us all out of this entrapped 3D version of ourselves, and it's going to open up a whole new life for us that is going to be much more enjoyable and happy and positive. All right, with that, I'm going to end on this note, guys. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. You take care.